You're not sitting around chasing attention every day, especially chasing attention off girls, because you're living life with a purpose and you're chasing a purpose, you're chasing a goal. Let me tell you something that most people will never hear in their entire lifetime. You are more attractive than you think you are. And no, I'm not talking about makeup, filters, or followers. I'm talking about real world energy. Type of energy that turns heads when you walk into a room, even if you don't notice it. Now stay with me, because I'm going to be showing you 4 signs you've probably been ignoring that might just change your life forever. Plus a bonus tip at the end, which you're going to love, so keep watching. Sign number 1, bro. Attractive people put themselves in your space. If you've ever noticed attractive people sitting closer than they need to, starting small talk, asking random questions, that shit's not rare, bro. It's intentional. For example, girls especially will subtly put themselves in your orbit and align themselves with your vision and your eye line just to get noticed. They sure as hell don't slide into your DMs, but they sure as hell slide into your vicinity. Maybe you're at the gym using a couple of machines and you notice that every time you change to a different machine, the same girl keeps coming in front of you and putting herself in your eye line. Now, that could be coincidence, but the way these girls work, she's probably putting herself in your orbit because she can feel your presence, bro, and she wants to get noticed. And as a guy myself, shocking, I know. We also do something similar. So, for an example, when we go to bars and low-key clubs, we'll always position ourselves with a view that gives us the biggest dimensions of the room. So we're talking like near to the corner or the edges of the bars. So if our field of view is wider, that gives us a better chance of catching the eyes of some cute girls. It gives us a better chance of making an approach, and that's some James Bond level shit right there, bro. You can tell I grew up playing GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, right?
I want you to find GoldenEye.
Time for sign number 2, and if you're watching this, you're probably already doing this, and that is that you work out and you eat right. This second sign sounds surface level, but it's definitely one that you might be disregarding. Let me know if this sounds like you. You work out consistently, you eat with a goal in mind, and you take care of your body. You're already doing what 99% of the general public don't do. Discipline is sexy, not just your body. You might think you work out just for you, but trust me, people notice. People notice when you're jacked and you walk into a room. They know you're a person who has discipline, and that's sexy as fuck. When you have a physically fit body and a good physique, people know that you can't buy it, you have to earn it. They know that you work hard as fuck for it, and that is super fucking attractive. I know when I used to be that skinny guy with no confidence and low self-esteem, if I seen a guy walk into the bar with a nice sense of style and a good fitted t-shirt, and you can clearly tell that he works out, that used to make me feel like shit, bro. And I used to get jealous of those type of guys, and I'd get all ratty and in a mood when really I should have been looking up to them, because I was looking and thinking, fuck me, bet that guy gets loads of girls. If you are somebody that takes care of your body, you work out, you eat well, and you look after your mental health, you are already in the 1%, and you may not realize that, because once you get into the 1%, you're fighting with everybody else in the 1% to become the 1% of the 1%. That's a lot of 1%. If you've got abs too, well, that always helps, right? And let's be real, when you're working out at the gym, you want to feel it, right? And that's why I've partnered with More Formula to be the sponsor of today's video. Man, I've been using More Formula products, especially the Bangarang pre-workout, which they just released in a new fire flavor cola bottles for over 2 years now. I first met these guys at the Arnold's Festival in the UK. I tried some of their product and it blew me away, and I've not used anything else as my pre-workout ever since. This stuff just hits different, bro. Clean ingredients, no crash, and it actually helps you push harder at the gym without feeling sick, without feeling jittery, like you're gonna spew up and be sick all over the place. For me, cola bottle is the flavour to go to, and the focus and the pump is solid. If you want to train like you mean it, check it out. First link in description. Because it's me, you know I hooked it up for you. Code DAM10 for discount at checkout. Treat yourself. Sign number 3 that you are actually more attractive than you think you are is that you're not always available. You've got stuff going on. You've got a life outside of work, whether that's building a strong body in the gym, learning a new language, learning to play an instrument, or even going traveling around the world. You've got some personality, you've got some depth, you're building something, you're exploring life. You're not sitting around chasing attention every day, especially chasing attention off girls, because you're living life with a purpose and you're chasing a purpose, you're chasing a goal, and that is truly magnetic, more than you might realize. If you stop and look at the last person that you were romantically interested in or you found sexually attractive, I bet that they weren't giving you all of their attention. I bet they had other stuff going on in their life. I bet that they were building something or going to the gym or going traveling, and I sure as hell bet that that was attractive to you and it was sexy to you. Now think about if you're giving somebody all of your attention, it seems kind of needy and like you haven't got much else to do other than go around chasing attention off people. There's a lot of interesting shit out there in the world. You need to go and find out what it is that you love doing. Set yourself a goal and go and strive every single day towards achieving that goal and doing something with your life. Sign number 4 is that your friends start to notice people checking you out. If your friends are coming to you and saying, that girl was totally checking you out, she held her gaze for a little bit longer than usual, or even if you're a girl and your friends are telling you, that guy's totally checking you out, this is a solid sign that you're an attractive person, at least physically attractive. You might be too focused on other things to notice it, but that outside perspective and that outside feedback being given back to you is a sure sign that you are genuinely physically attractive to the opposite sex. So look, bro, listen to your friends. If someone's checking you out, the odds are you're an attractive person and you should be confident enough to go for the approach. Just about finishing up here, and for today's bonus tip, I'll give you it back at home. Here it is. Bonus sign as promised, and it is that you groom yourself. You dress well, you smell good, you pay attention to the details, how you look. You don't need designer clothes to become an attractive person. You just need to show the world that you respect yourself and that you love yourself. Who's more attractive to you? Person A that wears designer clothes that cost a lot, but they're also smelly, creased up, unwashed, or person B who wears less expensive clothes, but they take pride in their appearance. Their clothes are ironed, they smell good, they wear cologne or perfume. How you present yourself teaches people how to treat you, and if you're already doing this, you're already in the top 1%. It's really not that hard to become a top 1%er in today's world of pure laziness, bed rotting, and just doom scrolling. So if any of this sounded like you're not becoming an attractive person. You already are one. You've just been too focused on building up your life and leveling up to notice. You should watch this video here next. This is all about how I built confidence in myself. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you. See you in the next one.